Let's see how to blend your Facebook ads and GA4 data on Google Looker Studio so you can actually track your real cost per acquisition. And why you can do this? Because it happens that Facebook doesn't show the actual conversions. They always show different conversion data from Google Analytics. So what some marketers do, especially when they know Google Looker Studio and data blending, is that they create charts that combine the ad spend from Facebook, but with the conversion data from Google, and they can combine these metrics to have an actual and more accurate cost per acquisition metric. So I will show you how to do this. The first thing is that, as always, you will create a Google Looker Studio report and you will connect the data sources that you want to bring to these tables. Generally, I will recommend for this exercise ad platforms like Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, LinkedIn ads, and so on. So here I am connecting only Facebook and I am breaking down my data by campaign, and I am bringing any metric. I can bring ad spend, clicks, impressions, and so on. But for this exercise, I will think that the most important metric is ad spend. Also, for Google Analytics, I am bringing the data from Google Ads, because if you have connected Google Ads to GA4, the cost data is already reported here, the UTMs are already reported, the campaigns, and so on. So that's why I am not bringing the original data source of Google Ads here. Also, remember, Campaign is a dimension that GA4 has, and Campaign automatically reports your UTM parameters. So if you set up your UTM parameters correctly, Facebook campaigns should match the medium source and terms and all the UTM parameters and show the same on GA4. So it is important that you are using UTM parameters correctly, so the data from Facebook matches with the data on Google Analytics. Now here, I will select both tables. If you're familiar with Google Looker Studio and data blending, you will find this process familiar. So I will select both tables. I will do a right click and I will click on blend data. And on blend data, I will generate a blended data table, and I will drop it down because it is overlapping my current data. Here, what I will do is I will bring the metric conversions from GA4. And here I will have that the data is not matching with the original data sources. What does this mean? The new table that I created is over-reporting data from the original table. So I know that I need to fix these joins, these blended data. So I will go to edit the data source and I will see how to do the things correctly. As you may know, by default, Google Looker Studio makes a cross join. And most of the times I will recommend you to use a different join, especially a left join, a left outer join. So here I will change the join type, and I will choose, instead of cross join, I will do it with inner join. Why I'm doing this? In this case, what I want to do is, hey, I only want to have a table where the campaigns that are showing up are on Facebook and on Google Analytics. When I use left outer join is, okay, I have them on Google Analytics, and if I have them on Facebook, also show them. But I will show everything on Google Analytics. In this case, this one is more restrictive. I will only show values. I will show only campaigns that are in both and not only in one of the data sources. So that's why I am using an inner join, and still I need a join key. I need a dimension that I need to match between these data sources. So for Facebook ads, I need to bring campaign name, and for Google ads, for Google Analytics, I will use campaign. In this case, I change the name of this dimension to GA4 campaign so you can differentiate for the tutorial. But yeah, this is the explanation of these types of joins. So this one is the more restrictive, and the columns or the campaigns that I will display here, they will display because they happen to show in both of the tables. Now here, I will click on save, and I will click on save as well and close. Now the data is correctly blended. I am bringing only campaigns that both Facebook and GA4 are reporting. And now I have my ad spend and my conversions from GA4, ad spend from Facebook and conversions from GA4. Now, what I will do is I will create a formula, and this formula will be the following one. It will be CPA, and the CPA will be the summatory of the ad spend divided by the summatory of conversions. And here you can see that if I add a summary row, we'll have our actual cost per acquisition on Facebook ads by using the conversion data reported on GA4. I hope that you like this exercise and you will find it very useful, and that finally you can have a very calculated cost per acquisition for your marketing reports.